So today it's Adam, and today we are going to be showing you a nice replay from Mortal Kombat number 28. And what the fuck was that? It's Molson Canadian on Gravekeeper Artifacts versus Kanko on Ghostrick Spirits. Before we get into it, remember to subscribe. For every subscriber, your arsenal will be popped by Moral Attack. Anyways, I wanted to show you this just because Spirit Ghostrick is a really cool deck, in my opinion. So, we see a very fucking strong opening with, Arkham, then BLS, will probably be good later on, but, opening Mary and Aratama is like amazing, and then also Nikitama is really great. And also Mind Control to, disable Gravekeeper Spy and steal it for yourself. And you can also still descend and make rank 3s with Jiangxi. So, you have a lot of use cases for it. Meanwhile, Molson has Mermaleo, Recruiter, Duality, Necrovalley, and Sanctum, which is another very fucking cracked hand. Uh, yeah, both players here opened insane. What the fuck? Um, Anyways, we see a top deck bottomless, which is not the best. But yeah, I think he detached the Aratama simply because with Nikitama, if King of the Verlim survives, which versus this deck it will, then he can go like Nikitama um, and then detach the King of the Verlimps to draw one card if he feels like doing that. Kind of depends on the game state. Anyways, obviously, Romulio adds the TDI chance since bottomless was drawn. And the duality is into Spy, Moral Attack, and Ignition. Here I would definitely pick Ignition. There's okay, yeah. There's the fact that it doesn't have any back rows, but at the same time you don't really need Spy right now. So and Moral Attack is kind of just worse. So yeah, even without back rows, having Ignition is very nice for later. But yeah, we see the Nikitama come down, and then the Kagetokage before King of the Feral Imps gets used. Going for that nice draw one, and that gets more attacked. But I think the Nikitama will trigger regardless. He draws into Book of Moon, which is really nice actually in this deck. And the main thing is it lets you dodge Breaker Skill, and also you can flip down your both Ghostricks and Spirits have synergy. Obviously, if they attack. Um, I'm trying to think about Jiangxi, but if you normal summon it, you can flip it face down. And it's been a while since I've played Ghostricks. Okay, I used to main deck Ghostricks in like 2016, but yeah. But you go normal summon Aratama, you go breaker skill, and then you flip you book the Aratama. You get the search, and then when they run into it, or if they don't, you regardless when it gets flipped face up, you still get the search with Aratama. Yep, as you can see. So yeah, that's kind of the main use. But you can also use it to protect Exiton from breaker skill. Anyways, he baits the 101. He summons 101 to bait the TTH Shan. Summons Dark Armed to that gets bottomless. But now he sets a card to, I guess, bait Ignition, and not entirely sure why he didn't summon BLS here. Why didn't he summon? Oh right, Necro Valley. Haha. Whoops. Never mind. Anyways, normal summons Recruiter, and now we're gonna see the Ghostricks do their job. It's gonna summon Jiangxi. Basically, what the Ghostricks do, if you don't know, is Mari. Whenever you take any sort of damage, you can discard it, and it special summons Ghostrick from the deck with face down defense position. Jiangxi, it's kind of like Yogi Armor, except it's limited. You can, if you only control one Jiangxi, one Ghostrick, You can only search level once, but it searches based on how many ghost tricks you got level wise. But we're playing the three Mary, three Junction, three Spectre, and what the Spectre does is whenever a ghost trick is destroyed, you can special summon it from the hand, and then you draw one card. So basically, what this engine does is you deck things, you stall a lot, then you summon Jiangxi with Mary, and with Jiangxi or just set it, and then you search out Spectre, and when Jiangxi dies, you special summon the Spectre and draw one card, and if it doesn't die, you get to search Mary, and you get to do that all over again. You get Dark Fuel in the graveyard for Creeping Darkness, which searches Aratama. You get a bunch of different attribute monsters for Dichotomy. Uh, there's a lot of use cases in spirits, and obviously spirits they leave the field. So if you have a clear board, it's easier for this deck to have a clear board. Anyways, and they also all have the restriction that they cannot be normal summoned unless you control already a Ghostrick, so you need to set them first or special summon them. But anyways, the Junction is gonna get run over, but since he already has Spectre in hand, which is a break, but if you draw any two different, if you draw it with either Mary or Junction, it's actually really strong. If you draw it alone, it's really bad. But you kind of need to play at least two and probably three because it really gives you a lot more grind game. But because he has it, he can search Mary and special summon Spectre and draw a card, and he draws Aratama, which kind of the best card to draw. Especially since he has the mind control. I'm not entirely sure why he didn't go for the Aratama first, though. Yeah, I guess this is moral attack. He knows that. Um, Goes for Aratama. He doesn't go for the effect to go for Exiton, but I think he forgot that Necro Valley is on the field and counts as a card because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Okay, no, never mind. I don't know how to count. Anyways, goes for the Exiton, which gets he summons Moral Attack, but without Necro Valley. I searched it with Recruiter, but without Necro Valley, he can finally get the BLS Amto on the field. And Gravekeepers, even if they do reestablish the Necro Valley, it's gonna be quite a pain to get rid of it without artifacts or the side deck hands. Uh, and yeah, he decides to banish it instead of going for big damage, which I'm not entirely sure whether that's the correct play since this deck doesn't play anywhere to record the card. But yeah, I probably would have just gone for the double attack. Anyways, see, he drew another recruiter, so that pretty much sucks. Goes for Necrovalley to and set recruiter. Trigger and the other commandant because the only other target is Shaman, I think. And does Molson still play Shaman actually? Let me check a little second. Actually, someone asked if I could show the decks in the video, and kind of want to do that, but I don't want to edit. So yeah, they both topped. So this is Kanko's list. Uh, well, actually, I'll just do that later. End of the video. End of the video makes more sense. Yes, Molson is still playing Shaman. I was expecting him to, but wanted just to make sure. Anyways, he draws into a dead Mermally. Well, actually, it's not entirely dead because TTHN, but still pretty useless right now. But so apparently, he's playing double TTHN in the main deck. Interesting. I guess for the artifact matchup, because that's kind of weak. I guess not entirely sure. And he's maining Dimensional Prison, which kind of weird, but makes sense with the hands running around. Anyways, so yeah, Kanko won that one. BLS pretty good, and spirits can search out BLS with Lava Ball Chain and Nikita draws. So yeah, that's pretty good. Anyways, we see Molson with double Necro Valley, Firehand, Nobleman, Solemn Warning, and Moral Attack. Meanwhile, Kanko has Dad, Dark Dust Spirit, Kage Tokage, Dark Hole, and the Breakthrough skill. Dark Spirit, if you don't know, is basically a Dark Hole on summon or a Regeki or something. Yeah, it's a Dark Hole for every face-up monster, and you can summon him out quickly with either the Ghostrick as tribute fodder or Nikitama, which lets you double summon. Anyways, yeah, he goes for the he has Aratama and Kagetokage, so really strong hand. He top decked Aratama, I think, and that goes through. Doesn't get warninged for some reason. I probably would have warninged earlier myself, but I guess he's afraid of the bombs. I guess. Um, anyways, all right. I guess it's pretty good with the hands to just get rid of shit. Anyways, it goes for a fair hand to pop it. An ice hand would have been better right now, but yeah. Anyways, I see like he pretty much side decks the hands into everything, even decks where I wouldn't really side hands versus. So I'm not entirely sure what that is about. Even versus Georgias, I've seen him siding the hands. I don't know if it's like a conversion side thing or something. I don't know, but he holds the warning for the dead. Uh, Warnings the dead. All right, that's one sentence. Anyways, I he normal summons the recruiter and goes for a beatdown. Kanko goes for Dark Cold. I send triggers and well both triggers, so kind of not too effective, but I guess it's too uh, have something that can't be beaten over with so he can better stall with Jiangxi, I guess. But now we search the commandant, so I'm not entirely sure how effective that is. But regardless, there is the nobleman of Cross out here, so not gonna be very effective. And with the boosted commandant, it gets to 2100. Anyways, we have Kanko starting here, and he forgets to draw the sixth card. Great. Double wiretap MST, Nikitama, and Spectre. And it's Kagetokage. Pretty nice top deck, frankly, it would have been. Uh, but the send is kind of shit. Spectre again. Spectre is only great if you to draw if you also draw one of the other Ghostricks alone. He's an absolute garnet. Um, so I guess you can call him Taketomborg more than a Garnet because he's fine to draw with the engine. But unlike Taketomborg, he's actually great to draw with your engine, with the rest of the engine. Your starter, sorry. Anyways, Molson instead has Mermalio, Farhand, Nobleman, Necrovalley, Darkhold, and Bottomless, which seems pretty decent in this versus this hand. But it seems this hand is pretty weak. But at the same time, he has the perfect MST target and two traps for his two wiretaps. So at the end of the day, I don't know. Anyways, he goes for the rank 4 play. He goes for King of the Feral Imps. Here, frankly, I would have at least considered the Lavable chain into Aratama, frankly, because yikes, this hand kinda needs some saving. And right now, searching Kagetokage still puts you at the mercy of your top decks. Um, so I don't know, unless he's playing like Evils from Azathoth or something, which, to be honest, wouldn't be the worst idea. No, he doesn't. Uh, that is one idea. Start citing Evils from Azathoth in Ghostrick Spirit. Anyways, goes for King of the Feral Imps to beat down Merlio. Farhand coming in to destroy the King of the Feral Imps, but now there's no backrows for Ice Hand to pop, so it's not that effective. But at the same time, Kanko top decked the perfect card. No, not the perfect, but one of the better cards he could have possibly asked for. But at the same time, also has Sanctum, so that's not gonna go anywhere really. Fortunately, he top decks Comment and then uses it to search out Necro Valley. and starts with beatdown. So Dark Arm Dragon is now live, and probably gonna come in, but he has the Dark Hold for to deal with it, and he can't pop Necro Valley, so that's pretty good. I can only kill one card, and obviously he's gonna kill the Ice Hand because he drew Book of Moon, which is a back row. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna see the Arcol and the normal summon Ice Hands. That's pretty good state for Molson. Kanko is really depending on whatever he top decks, and he top decks into well, something good enough, Dark Hole. Though I well no yeah with such low life points that's the correct play. But having one card in hand when you know the opponent isn't playing Soul Charge or Diddy Crow is kind of sus. So yeah, it's probably a monster. Anyways, he top decks into Commandant, which is kind of what he needs right now. Meanwhile, Kanko top decks Mary, which is not what he needs right now, especially since he's gonna get knocked. And yeah, that's it. Um, though doesn't yeah Nobleman destroys and yeah, I think yeah Ghostrick Spectre does trigger off Nobleman, I think. Not entirely sure. Go ask a judge, but I think that triggers. But yeah, anyways, the lists we have Gravekeeper artifact. You kind of seen this sort of list. Is playing a triple commandant, triple recruiter, triple spy, and one shaman as the Gravekeeper monsters. Three more attack and one big attack, and then three more Molios. Then triple ignition, triple duality, triple necro valley, and the one dark hole. And then for traps we have triple sanctum, bottomless compulse, double deep prison, double rite of spirit. So I'm warning torrential tribute and double trap tricks, triple nightmare. Not entirely sure what the double TTH and the deep prison are about. I guess for hands and artifacts respectively. But at the same time, there's not really that much else you would rather play. He was playing triple Rite of Spirit, but this seems like a fine card to play at two. Just you know, the the Gravekeepers aren't the best monsters, anyways, so it's fine. And the card can break. Extra deck, not gonna go over it. You can see it side. I'm happy he's finally playing Schoolmeister. That was my idea. It was my idea, but I was like, it's such an obvious idea. Not entirely sure why I didn't play it before. Since he can't play Diddy Crow, he needs something for Mermels, so that's Schoolmaster is pretty good. And then the hands for apparently everything, the MSTs for stuff that MSTs. I don't. Uh, Not entirely sure what the MSTs are about. I guess for other field spell decks like spell books and such. Yeah. You want to hit their field spells so your Necrovalley survives. And Necrovalley is very good into spell books and Madolches if you can keep it alive. So that's that. Nobleman, because it's an artifact deck, so pretty good into Girgias. Acid Trapple, same reasoning. I would probably consider siding either Void or Deep Dark, something for spell books. But yes, at the end of the day, you don't really need that many settings for spell books, so guess it's fine. And two black horns for Girgias. And then for Kanko's list, he's playing triple Aratama and triple Nikitama and the one Dark Spirit. That's kind of standard for Ghostrick Spirit. You don't really need to play Yaksha or anything else. And then three Kaketokage, obviously. And then three Jiangshi, three Mary, and triple Spectre. And then the boss monsters, besides Dark Dust, Dark Armed and BLS. And, I'm a big proponent of Diddy Crow in the main deck for Spirit Ghostricks because it synergizes with Creeping Darkness and Dichotomy. If you don't know what Creeping Darkness does, is it's a normal spell. It banishes two dark monsters from the graveyard, and then you had one level 4 dark monster from your deck to your hand. You only have play one target. It's the Aratama, although if you were to side Evil Swarm Azathoth, that will be another target. But yeah, keep in mind you also have a Kagetokayo, sorry, as another target. Then double dichotomy, one allure, one book, one dark hole, and one mind control. Mind control is kind of weird, but I guess you do have access to rank trees as well, so it covers more matchups. But at the same time, he's not playing any rank sevens, and like not like I would, but I don't like to main deck mind control in anything that isn't playing level 4s and 7s, but that's kind of just me. I prefer consistent cards over swingy cards. Anyways, trap line up, triple breakthrough, double black horn, double fire tap, and then the one offs. And then side deck, I'm noticing a popular operative in the extra deck. I guess it's for Book of Moon or something. Anyways, side deck triple crow, triple max, triple MST, triple nobleman, third black horn, third fire tap, and interestingly, a rhapsody. Yeah, that's it from me. Leave a like, join the Discord, subscribe, ring a bell, all the good shit, and goodbye.